Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Natoji and today this is the Future Knight review, the best builds. Let's get started with the cards in the Colosseum. Here, as you can see in my team, I'm using Bianca as a critical buffer. So for consistency, I'm using a double critical hit chance card, which is so far the best I tried out. And also as an accessory, I'm using the sharpshooter to get that consistency on the critical chance. Now, if you do not have a critical buffer or a critical hit card yet, I recommend you use double attack percent for your Colosseum. And now when it comes to Arena, I am going to recommend you this card here. This is the injury damage 100% negated. You can obtain it, I believe this is World 4, Stage 3. This is an obtainable from a mission. The reason why are, number one, injury damage 100% negated is very helpful on Future Knight. She is squishy to compare to the other metas. And the number two is most of the meta heroes right now are using injury damage on their weapon or on their chain skill. It includes Lynn, Future Princess, Beth, Marina, Ogma, Gabrielle, and more. And I've used her in different team composition, and in all of them, I really saw a difference in my sustain in using the injury damage card. And then, once you equip this, the second card you use depending what the party members are. If you don't have Ogma, you can put a Death if you want, you can put some attack if you are using a range hero with it, or if you are using a critical buffer, you want that extra crit, you can use a critical hit chance. It's totally up to you and your team comp. Now, before to get started with the accessories, I will recommend, if you are looking for Colosseum, you should prioritize critical chance or attack percent type of accessories. But if you go in Arena, because you are going to main her, the best is to prioritize first the weapon skill regen speed. This is where you will get that difference because she takes 2 to 3 weapon skill in order to trigger the chain skill. Number one here for the recommended, this is the Minotaur's necklace. You can obtain it by the battle medal. And if you are not familiar to the channel, this is a pure glass cannon. It has the lowest defense here, 91 of depth, but overall this is one of the best offensive accessory you can get in a game. Now it's gonna take you a very long time to grind it or limit break it because battle medals are not easy, but the production is pushing through. Now before to get through, I just want to say one thing. They will increase here. They are buffing the critical hit chance 2% up to 5% on the next update. This will make it even better. And to me, I will change my sharpshooter right away for this Minotaur's necklace because I've got one already, etc. You can lock options now. This is actually a very great option for your arena if you want to. Next is the Mirror Earring of Passions. Of course, you must know now, Mirror Rift is more of the end game. So if you are a beginner mid-game player, this is hard to grind. But here you can see it has a very good base def of 115. You've got that basic type of attack plus 15%. You can limit break plus defense 7%. And once again, this is a farmable, it can drop, and also you can buy with your mirror shards in the shop afterwards. Now I want to make a quick mention about the Martyr Mirror Necklace, which was a question from a subscriber in the channel here. This is PvE centric item here because damage reduction does not apply in PvP. And also, however, it's beautiful because you can get that injury damage 100% negated here if you are very lucky because you have one random ability granted among them all. Overall, it doesn't provide you nothing else. After overall for the legendaries, I will pick the Ring of Belief because it have a very strong base def of 127. You still have a little bit of critical hit chance 2%. It gives you some attack percent. Limit broken, you get an additional HP plus 6%. Below, you can get 3 random ability which fits well, which is HP plus 10%, skill damage plus 10%, and defense plus 5%. Now here for the unique accessories, let's get started with the Amethyst of Earring. If you have nothing else, this is a pretty solid. It is used still in the top 100, but it is more used on units which have some tankiness because it's only injury damage 50% negated you can get in the maximum of 2 random ability granted. It's not enough really for the Future Knight, to be honest with you. This is a nice option, but this is not optimal. After, let's go to the famous sharpshooter. So for any ranged hero, this is a delight because once you limit break it, you can get 10% of critical hit chance. Of course, this is a glass cannon. You can see 89 of def here in the unique accessories, but it has attack plus 12%. Also in the sub option, you can get skill damage plus 12% and HP plus 8%. And as you've seen early on in the video, I'm using the sharpshooter currently right now for my Colosseum to increase my critical hit chance, get that nice multiplier from the future knight and get consistent because I do have critical hit cards on it and also a critical buffer in my party. Next, the Crescent Moon earring is actually an excellent low key also as well. If you have nothing else, please check your inventory. It has 99 of def, which is not that bad, critical hit chance 5%, which is pretty good, and you have skill damage plus 16%. You can limit break up to 14% of HP, and in the sub option you have also attack plus 8%. So overall, a pretty viable option. And next here is the gold pocket watch, and the production is doing everything they can to make you understand that yes, this is a classic in Guardian Tales. Currently, right now, you can get it as a reward when you clear your events with the future knight. So very easy to get some piece out of it, to limit break it. It has a very strong base def, 123. It provides you that weapon skill regen speed plus 10%. Here, you've got also plus 14% total of HP once you limit break it, and you have skill damage plus 12% and attack plus 8%. Now, final recommendation, if you are early beginner right now, you can get both the gold pocket watch, which is fantastic, especially for arena because it provides you some weapon skill regen speed. You can get it currently right now as an event reward. Also, I believe in the Guardian Pass, the sharpshooter was a reward as well. So here I will recommend it once again for your Colosseum. And if you are able to start to grind a little bit the game, first, the most steadiest will be here, the Mirror of Earring, of course, for overall use. It's a very strong, beautiful item here, but this is more for the mid-end game players. And finally, personally, I will switch my sharpshooter as soon as it gets that little buff of 3% here for a full critical buff setup around the future knight, because this will provide an amazing here burst for him. It has a very strong sub option, and now with the lock option you can still get most out of it. Finally, aside of my personal experiments, please let us know in the comment section what are your accessory of choice for the different content and the future knight. Thank you all again for passing by on this new channel here. If you like it, please feel free to let me know, smash it. You can subscribe and turning on the notification if you want some more Guardian Tales content. Also, you have maybe seen early on this video a brand new intro. I dropped that intro. This was a promise to a subscriber. If I reach over 500 subs, I will do an intro at first. And please let me know what do you think about it. I will put it at the end of the video. Until the next, I wish you, all of you and your families, to be safe, to be well, and stay tuned.